Hello and welcome, my fluffy-tailed leaves. So, PreCure time again, and this time we get a few power-ups. Let's dive right into that.
Episode 25. A new Phantom Thief? Nico Campground. Is this still Delicious Party or are we at Yakuza PreCure here? I am not surprised that the Cook Kingdom has cars, but that they accept the license in this world, that is kinda strange. But maybe nobody checked. Amane senses something, or rather sees something, and I can't believe they put Five Nights at Freddy's in everything nowadays. Huh, Amane is afraid of ghosts, huh? Good thing she isn't part of... Wait. There was no PreCure season with ghost stuff as of now. Huh. I thought there was. I really dig Ran's outfit here. It kinda fits her very well and looks kinda cute. I mean, destroying the entire forest to get out of it when you're lost. Actually, that would work. That would work. That wasn't intentional, but I like it. Yeah, Kokone. The voice she has heard was probably a bird. What do you think? Wild parrots or something? Oh, so they set up the tent. I did this a couple of times in my life as well, and let me tell you, I just hate camping. Sleeping in a tent, building up the tent, so annoying. That's not a good thing. Haha, they forgot their pot, but Takumi to the rescue. However, Amane kinda decides that he isn't allowed to stay. Granted, he says he needs to wake up early the next day and stuff, but... You know, Amane, don't put yourself so much in the front. It's you, his friend. Maybe he wants to stay after all. Yeah, makes you think. In media, especially Pokemon for example, plants are always weak to fire. They don't burn that easily though. Even if it's coal, it takes a hard time to get it running. So, yeah, think about that when creating a game or something. Oh, a new Ubauzo device. Guess this will come into play soon. Looking forward to what it actually does. Okay, we have a robot enemy now. That's kinda newish. And it has a cooking stone crystal. Did these things have names? Let me check that. Oh yeah, everything is delicious in the show, so they are called delicious stones. I doubt a stone can be very delicious, but oh well. I don't know about not forgetting it. I mean, they probably won't forget it completely, but pictures do help to remember what exactly happened and stuff. Also, it's just kinda too bad that you didn't take pictures of such a fun activity. He has a built-in bento box. Maybe I need that robot. I still don't know what exactly it does, turning the food into Juland food, but, well, if it tastes the same, yeah, the form doesn't matter, does it? Well, enemy time. But here's cheating kinda. Since when is a wrench a cooking utensil? But, well, the enemy still looks okay. Just like the others. Nothing special, but at least it's not like taking the thing and just putting a face on it. So we had Gentlu because she's a gentle thief. Then Narcistoru because he's narcissistic. And then we have Spiritoru, which is a robot and thus a spirit? Well, you could say a spirit is inhabiting it, but not really. The name is strange. Oh well. The design is great though. Okay, this is interesting. He can strengthen the Ubauzo by cheering it on. Yeah, a cheerleader. That's what you first think of when you think robot. I mean, yeah, but kinda no. You need to eat because you need to live, and when you do need it anyway, there's nothing wrong with enjoying your meal, so I wouldn't call it a waste of time, just more like a necessary evil that you can turn into something delicious. So, she upgraded her punch to 2000 kilocalories. That is a whopping 33,718 single grains of rice. And believe me, I did the math.
No, you did not. I did.
Moving on. And well, that was powerful enough so that Amane could finish it off by shooting her creamy stuff at him. Yeah, that's actually what they do. If you phrase it like that, though. Huh. Marie sleeps in a hot dog. There you go. And then the four of them realize that stars exist. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome looking at stars without any electrical light near it. They are really visible like that. This episode gave us a new main enemy and, well, it was an okay episode. Nothing really big happened, except the reveal of the robot running with a delicious stone, of course, but yeah, that's just a setup. It's fine for an episode like that, but nothing special. Episode 26. Kokone's Promise. Challenging King Green Pepper. Well, Komekome as well as Kokone don't like green peppers because they are too bitter. And I actually don't see any problem with that. You are allowed to not like something. What is the problem with that? Why is media always displaying it as something evil? This is just a single piece of vegetable that you and Kumikome dislike. Don't act like you were bullied or something by it. Wait, is Yuri secretly evil and maybe behind the Bunduru gang? I mean, look at her shadow there. That doesn't look like one of the good guys. Yeah, but putting the green pepper into something else cooks it differently, and you might like it in that. That does not mean you like it raw or just on its own, even if cooked. That's a huge difference. And he basically says it here. He prepares the green pepper in a way that the bitterness doesn't come out. But if you're eating it raw, you will get all the bitterness. So, you can think for yourself. Green pepper pound cake? Sweet and green peppers? I'm out of here. Komekome, your imagination is a bit too wild. It's not like the pepper will actually eat you because it's bitter, it's just vegetable. There's a recipe of green pepper dishes? That's a very broad term. Normally they go into a bit more detail. Huh. Very strange. That's what he said. Wait a minute. That doesn't work like that. But yeah, I mean, he does see Komikome. They don't even hide her and her transformations from him, so... weird? In all the cases? Because they aren't wondering why he doesn't wonder about it too much as well, so as if she knows something. What? Also, this specific dish is kinda stupid. They wanted to hide the green peppers from her while she eats them. This is green peppers with some extra stuff. How is that supposed to work? The final battle is on? What is happening in this episode? And now she feels bad for not eating something she just doesn't like. That's not nice of her friends making her feel like that. Well, granted, it's not really them making her feel like that, but... you are allowed to dislike stuff. But, I mean, the logic here is kind of flawed, even if you know everything there is to know about bell peppers. That doesn't change their taste. And your taste buds aren't changed as well by that, so... this should not work. So, he mixes a wok with a drill head. Guess because he's a robot, he uses a cooking utensil as well as a tool? And, honestly, this kinda looks cool. I like the design of it. And then he plays whack-a-mole, or rather drill-a-cure, with them. Also, at a first glance, I thought Ran and Kokono were kissing down there. They are just hugging though. That's not something a wok can do. You can't just turn a wok into a ball. Weird. Okay, this move is kinda awesome. Her backing up against that rock to have more pushing power against it while shielding them with... this is still Delicious Party PreCure, so she shields them with a bread. Oh well. I never tried cutting bread with a drill. And I think my wife will hit me hard if I ever do. That bread must be very old if it breaks instead of ripping apart. Yeah, I know it's just a shield, but... yeah. I don't know about that. Have you heard of Century Eggs? Oh, Kokono's attack also gets a power up by making the bread crusty. Isn't it crusty in the first place? Oh, Japanese bread. Those are soft. Honestly, I don't like bitter. Absolutely not. I despise bitter foods, but if someone likes it, they like it. What's wrong with that? Huh. Good thing Takumi, like a good housewife, is cooking at home and not joining the fight. Which man would even join the fight of the girls, right? So, you're gonna eat the food you ordered on top of the stuff that Takumi will cook. Are you sure you are delicious party PreCure, not black hole belly PreCure? Yeah, and of course in the end they start liking green peppers. Which is not bad if it's in a dish that is different than eating them raw still, but oh well. Yeah, I hate the stuff about you not liking something and that is kinda seen as a bad thing, and they did that the whole episode, but oh well, the episode itself was still pretty enjoyable, so I'll give it a pass. Episode 27. Komekume's Big Change? Ran's Happiness Plan. Apparently you can actually make edible bubbles. However, it is a bit tricky and has some health issues, so inform yourself a lot before trying to make them yourself. And yeah, this is just one of the problems. They are a bit too heavy normally, and not adding soap as well. The soap is kind of important, but you can't eat soap obviously, so here you go. Ran's siblings are called Rin and Run. Can I slap her parents, please? I tried making ice cream at home a lot of times too. Let me tell you, it's a bit complicated. It might come out strange, but still delicious. Huh. Maybe this might be a hint, some foreshadowing. I wonder, is there a one? Oh, they immediately reveal to us that she knows the first. Guess that's not a real secret then anymore. But what happened to her? Did she die or something? Now is it Ran? But where would they have that Snowball fight? Because penguins and polar bears don't live in the same place. You might need a little geography lesson here. Good thing they didn't decide to make this scene with vanilla or lemony ice cream, huh? Do you? You just had homemade ice cream. I mean, those bubbles seem pretty underwhelming actually. She wants to get rid of her tail and ears because Ran's siblings like those. Wait a minute. That's a bit of a twisted logic there. I mean, I get it. She feels different, and feeling different can be problematic, especially for children, but they did have only good things to say about them. Them being fluffy is always a good thing. You are wearing a dress, despite the tail. And I doubt that those ears will get in the way of hats as well. So, again, flawed reasoning here. Have you ever tried this? Putting a pen on your upper lip and holding it there? I can't do it. Maybe it's just my mouth being strangely malformed. Yeah, thank you. My wife just did it and she can do it finally. Damn you. I just love how he steals her catchphrase. Well, not the catchphrase itself, but initiating it. That's a good gag. It's a very good thing you can see the belt in this scene, because else this would look rather not family friendly. And yes, that is a good advice. You have to change your thinking sometimes instead of something of your appearance and stuff like that. That actually does work. So Komekume accepted how she looks and now knows she doesn't need to change. And that is shown by her changing. Weird. Yeah, Ran seems worried because it's not normal for someone like growing up that fast. But on the other hand, I get that in this world, this is probably something daily. Oh yeah, the episode isn't over. We didn't have a battle yet. But let me tell you, if you are able to make bubbles that are cube-shaped, I don't care if they are edible. That is way more awesome than edible bubbles. A pot and a spring this time, and it's a bit more on the boring side, so yeah. Okay, maybe it isn't as boring as it looks at first, because it's acting basically like a frog, and I kinda like that. That is kind of a genius idea, especially with the springs attached to it. I mean, I do enjoy a good meal as well, but I don't know if I would call that fun. Eating isn't fun. It's enjoyable, sure, but fun is just the wrong word in any way. And after the enemy is defeated, without a power-up for Yum Yum for some reason, Narcistoru appears and takes the delicious stone and puts it into his new invention. This is actually a two-parter, which is pretty rare for PreCure. And I'm looking forward to the next part, so let's get right over it. Episode 28. Comicom's power to the PreCures. Party Candle Tact. He turned a Hangiri into a Hangiri with a face. Yeah, that's a bit lame. It's a new type of Ubauzo called Gosori Ubauzo and has little dinosaur arms and legs. I like those arms and legs at least. Oh yeah, and this might be the last power-up we see of the Ubauzo because Gosori means completely, as motto meant more. So, yeah, completed, and that's probably it. I like when the enemy generals or whatever also join the fight. That's always a cool thing. Finale didn't even scratch it. Oh boy. It's not like you don't have another powerful attack that you could use, right? No, the extra crew gets all the credits. That's how this show works. Guess he didn't watch any other shows like PreCure or Super Sentai. Giving them time will just end with you defeated. That's a rule. Don't get me wrong, I love in-between frames like these. These are really cute. But we are in such a serious situation here that it's just misplaced. And yeah, of course Yuri brings a ton of rice balls to cheer them up. That's how this show works. This is Delicious Party after all. Also, I just noticed, but Mari is the only one that has a different colored sitting pillow. Why? That's a bit strange. All of them have green ones. He has an orange one. Oh, weird. Pam Pam, are you telling me that the original Komekome had protagonist energy? Yeah, sure, probably will be a power-up. I mean, the title gave that away anyway, but what happened to the first one? What is with Comicom's predecessor? There's a story there. Tell us, please. Super Saiyan Tail. I mean, that's something. Also, I just had a weird idea. What if Comicom's predecessor is Yui's grandma? Kumikumi kinda does turn into a human, and we have seen that she can take off the ears and the tail. Huh. Poor Takumi. He gets the door right into his face. He did not deserve that. But it is a funny scene. Well, of course the battle is on again, but he did not take a recipe, or at least they haven't shown which one he took, so... Doesn't he need one, or is this just not shown? Oh ho ho! She can see through your disguise. Almost. Ah, there's her power-up. It's just ultra crunchy now. You're supposed to cook noodles, you know that, right? Yeah, them trying to get the stone out of that bento box thingy is a good plan, but he just uses it to power up the Ubauzo more. Oh. They didn't even have a chance before. This is bad. And then we see a bit of Narcistoru's backstory where he... I actually have no idea what actually happens here. He just doesn't seem to enjoy food, which... Why? They don't go into that. So... I still have no idea. Also, by the looks of the buildings here, he is from the Cook Kingdom, I would assume. Komikome, tackle attack! Let's go. But of course, if a situation is dire in a show like this, the emotions will make a miracle happen. In form of a new power-up. In form of the Party Candle Tact. I have no idea what that has to do with cooking. I guess you can put a candle on a table. That's pretty normal. But I do like the design, especially as it incorporates all the colors of the cures. Except that is purple and not gold, but Finale is supposed to be gold, according to her creator. So... yeah... it's one of those power-ups that should be great, because the change of clothing is awesome, and they do look really cool here. But I would like that not to be a temporary thing for just an attack, but a thing that they just get a power-up form where they are more powerful in general, not only for that one attack. It might be the case that they will use this as a power-up form in the future, but with how it was going so far with attacks like these, it's probably just an attack and they only look different for that one attack. Oh, good thing that it's not a beam attack, but bigger. So, yeah, I like this. Them doing the ring and that being the attack. That is kind of cool. Wait a minute. He took the sushi recipe again? But that was freed already. Didn't they put that in that safe space where they put the others? Apparently not, but why? Is it just me, or is Comicom poorly drawn here? It looks a bit rough around the edges. Wait, they actually get that delicious stone back? But how about when... how will we get more Gosori Ubaozo then? Interesting. So, if he is to be displaced, that will probably mean the final battle with him is around the corner. And after that, we can see what she has to offer. I love that they made Mari being able to pack quite the punch even without his delicious stone. Yeah, this episode was actually kinda cool. I love the new attack and the new outfits they have. I just hope that they really can use those outfits other than in the attack as well. So, we'll see in the future. Looking forward to that.
So, what do you think about that new power-up and the episodes in general? Tell me in the comments down below. And also, light up my delicious... that's what the name is. Like and subscribe button as well as that little bell to keep updated whenever I upload a new video. Also, check out the links down in the description leading to my Twitter and Instagram where I post stuff, as well as to my Twitch where I livestream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well. And until next time, bye-bye! And don't like up your delicious candle, please.